We're about 15 miles from the Atlantic coast in the northeast corner of Florida. Welcome to Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. Off we go from the Sunshine State. Now return coming from the 7. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season.
On the go. Get it. Cougar 19. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Push carry now for the former Badger Jonathan Taylor. He'll push forward for about a yard. Devon Hamilton up for the stop.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 9. In motion is Warren. They go right back to Taylor. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60. 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Leonard to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And this is good! Do you believe it? From just
just looking down, anytime the kicker is lined up on the other side of the 50, you think, there's no way this ball's going to get there, Mike. But listen, he's got a big leg. This one he strikes absolutely perfect. That was good off the foot.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. And he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's complete to his running back, Bayshore Tootin. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
2. Here we go.
Hey, go, go. Go, go. Son, this is hot.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Facial Tootin. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 44 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
Red on red. Son, this is hot. Take right open. Switch. Hey, check that. Red.
Lawrence gives this one to ETN. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity in the ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
In the pistol, here's Lawrence. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down. On 4th down, the Jaguars send out the veteran Logan Cook to punt. This fielded at the 3. Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but is taken down after a solid return.
Hurt. Viking 18. Cougar 19. Push, alert. Let go.
Off the play fake, it is Leonard. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it, but in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Leonard now on 2nd down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Foye Aluakar. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with 1st and goal.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Hey, easy.
Here's a run. And he will score! Facial Tootin. Touchdown, Jaguars. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. Inside the 30. And he will score. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. The extra point is up and through. And the Colts are on top. It's now 10-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
Got it. Ready? We're at 23. Suckers, hot. Here we go.
This drive begins with a run by Chuton. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 3.
Right, let's go.
Here's the first carry for Tank Bigsby. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Third down and 3.
Hey, go.
To throw is Lawrence. He'll dump this out wide to Chuton. And he's going to be out of bounds after a pickup of about 4, but that is enough to keep the drive alive. First down.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Jacksonville.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll run it once more with ETN. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Lawrence. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nick Cross. He gets free. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Well, the guy playing center field. The guy back there watching it all had all the eyes on him, takes the interception, and goes all the way, Greg, for a very impressive touchdown.
Yeah, Mike, and I just think the quarterback just locked in on his receiver the entire way. And as you said, that center fielder sitting back there, he's just reading the quarterback's eyes. And once he got his hands on that ball, it was nothing but green grass the other way for the pick six.
This taken at the 5. Now an opening at the 30. And he is out of bounds on the return as that ends the first quarter of action. The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins, as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10.
On red.
The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And he'll take nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss. And the defender does such a good job, like not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards. And most importantly, a 1st down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 on the 46-yard line.
This run straight ahead for Etienne. And a nice job there, sidestepping defenders on his way. It's a gain of 9.
Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
All right, let's go. Done. All right, here we go. Great job.
Once again, it's Etienne. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Set up the screen here for Tuca. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They get 24 on that one. Just like that, it's 1st and goal.
Really nice answer to the previous drive from this quarterback. You want to play at this league and you want to play for a long time, you better have a short-term memory because mistakes are going to happen. Really nice job here bouncing back, putting together a promising drive, and he's open to come away with a touchdown of his own.
Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes 2nd and goal.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not healthy.
And that big offensive line, clearing space, he's in. Travis Etienne, touchdown, Jacksonville.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Extra points by Little is good. And the Jaguars are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14.
Jaguars.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready? Cougar 19. Bronco 80. Ready?
They'll fake the handoff, and here is Leonard. Open man downfield. It's Warren. And he will go all the way. Tyler Warren. Touchdown, Indy. Point after. Coming up here. He's got it. And the Colts go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
On the red. Hot.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Eagles, 60 Eagles. Here we go. Set. Cougar, Panther 60, Panther 60.
The motion man here is Mitchell.
Ready.
On the give, this is Taylor. Has some room inside the 30. And he will get into the end zone. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. No problem there on the extra point. And the Colts add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
At their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Smash. Silver.
They're going to start this on the ground with Bigsby. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Jaguars. 1st down.
Here we go.
Once again, it's Bigsby. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
And 12 at the 50-yard line.
Red on red.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Bigsby. And pick up 3 or maybe 4. Samuel Womack there to make the tackle.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 8.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Hey, let's go. Hey, Soko, high.
Throwing is Lawrence. That'll be caught. It's Hunter. 18 yards on the connection. That's good for a Jaguar first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Back with more from Jacksonville after this timeout.
Hey, Ron, Silver.
Lawrence going to give it to Tinton. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten the yard, but it will set up third down.
Ready? Hey, go. Silver, turn. This is hot.
Now here's Lawrence. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell.
I think he would have been better off there, Mike, giving that ball a little bit more juice. You can see he's trying to put a little touch on it and lob that ball into his target. But it just hangs up in the air a little bit too long, and the defense makes him pay.
19 Tiger. 70 Ranger. Ready,
Play action. Now it's Leonard. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
19 yards. That's good for a Colts first down. A gain of 19 yards.
The motion man here is Mitchell.
65. Ready.
On the handoff, it's Taylor. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Indianapolis.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Ready. Here's Leonard now throwing on 1st and 10. Going right sideline and complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
18 Cardinal.
To throw is Leonard. The throw here is complete. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
19 Tiger. Go.
Now it's Taylor. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. Third and inches.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. It's Leonard. And he's in. And 9 Mitchell. Touchdown Colts. His fourth TD grab of the season. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Hey, here we go.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Here we go.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. That'll be complete to Tootin. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
Rip, 23. Silver.
Lawrence. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. From the 6, here comes a return. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A first down throw for Lawrence. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
Up the middle, here's Etienne. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
24-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, let's go. Hey, I'm gun. On
the ground, here's Tootin. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Jacksonville.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Left side, caught by Hunter. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Travis Hunter. Touchdown, Jaguars.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. So Lawrence lines up the Jaguars as they will go for two. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Edgerrin Cooper. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at.
To kick off for the Jaguars.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The motion man here is Mitchell.
19, Cup 19, Cup 19.
Play action. Here is Leonard. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
Nice job by the defense there. Took away all the options downfield, and quarterback realized pretty quickly, I got no choice but to check this down. Results in no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready.
To the air is Leonard. Now a shot here, deep middle. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
So it's a 3-deep zone here, so they call that cover 3 defense. So what they're going to have is they're going to have a center fielder. He's going to be in the middle of the field, and it's his job that on the quarterback's throw, he has to be able to break and play that entire middle third of the defense. So you got to have the right guy back there, not only with the instincts, but then the speed and the ball skills to go make a play on the ball.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
First down, Colts.
Liking 18. Get up. Broncos. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
The motion man here is Mitchell.
Street. Street.
They'll run here with Hill. And he finds a little bit of space. They'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
Down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
19, Tiger, 19.
They go right back to Taylor. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down. They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Colts now going to send out their field goal unit. This officially a 58-yard attempt. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Colts add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
This will be returned from the 6. nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. On 1st and 10, Lawrence. This one's called in by Thomas. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Lawrence will give it to Bigsby. It's a short pickup, taking this to the 49. A.J. Terrell up for the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down, Bigsby. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Entering Cooper. They're on the tackle.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd down, 3 to go.
On red. Here we go.
They'll try and run for the first with ETN. Moving this to the 36-yard line will give them enough. Chains will move. It's a first down.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Hey, Lion! Hey, tomato!
They go play action for Lawrence. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Oh, this pass was dialed in right now. They get him again. That is a Dafe Owe getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Hey, kill!
They will indeed go as they look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the 2nd half, you have to maximize every possession, and that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down, give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead, but it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop, and that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
At the Jaguars' 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 9.
Check. Hawk 70. Cup 19. Ready?
Leonard to throw. This is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Jevin Lloyd. And the Jaguars will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
Mike, it's very simple in the NFL. You're just not going to win a lot of games when you're losing the turnover battle to this degree. And it's their struggles protecting the football. They've continued to hurt them here today, and that's why they find themselves trailing at this point in the game.
Hey, easy.
On the ground, it is Bigsby to start this. They're going to work this down inside the 45.
13 yards on the play. And the Jaguars First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Think right.
Here's Bigsby. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
In the pistol, here's Lawrence. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. Third, they need 8.
Hey, here we go.
Fourth quarter now, and it'll begin with a run by ETN.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on fourth down, Mike, based on what they do on third down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that fourth down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. Got his man, it's complete to Thomas. And he's going to have a Jags first down. As this defense too loose there. Gain of 19 on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Hey, run!
Lawrence out quickly to Thomas on the RPO. And the Jags are going to have first and goal. He's taken down at the 7.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make every...
And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars are able to edge a bit closer. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. To throw on first and 10. Leonard. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball's incomplete.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
70, number 1. Hurt. Rig. Go.
On second down, here's a run with Taylor. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up third down.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Let's go now.
On third and a couple, here's Leonard. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5. At the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 5.
Go! Past the 60, past the 60. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Now Leonard. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
You don't need much. It is third and inches. He'll run. This is Mason. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up fourth down.
Hats off to the interior of this defensive line. Look at the penetration they're able to get up front, Mike, to defeat their blocks. And third and an inch, they knew that run was coming, and boy, were they ready.
The Colts now going to send out their field goal unit. They'll spot this at their own 48, meaning this is a 62-yard attempt.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. A return now from the 4. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. On first down, Lawrence. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 35 yards.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Bigsby. Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 8.
Hey, here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Catch made right side by Thomas. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 1.
We'll try and run here with Bigsby. It's a pickup of 12. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Jaguars.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Bynum.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. A pickup there of 28 yards.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
They'll run on first down with Taylor. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
2nd and 10.
Ready.
They'll go again here with Taylor. Flying through inside the 40. And he's going to be taken down. A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Colts first down. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion. In a moment. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Cougar 19.
Play action. Now it's Leonard. He keeps it himself. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of the first down. That's a pickup of 8. Now it's 2nd and 1. To throw is Leonard. The pass rush gets home and he goes down. Zayvon Collins in for the sack. It is a loss of 8. And now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Set.
From the gun, here's Leonard. Forced out wide. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. Another walk through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Colts will extend their lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Let's go. Silver.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Moving left. Now he'll run it. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Hey, go, go. Go, go.
Throwing is Lawrence. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Open man left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the Jaguars first down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that 4th down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Hey, easy, Ralph.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Now a screen set up for ETN. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line.
Back at the 37.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Play action now. It's Lawrence. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
I think so often, Mike, we put so much stock, and really unnecessarily so, in how strong all these quarterbacks' arms are. Because for most throws, it doesn't really matter, but tell you what, for this last throw, there's just not a lot of guys in the league that can not only throw it that far, but be that accurate. And you got a receiver with some speed that can get a step or two on the defender, throw it up, and it results in 6.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. He's to midfield. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return.
We've seen him take back more than one kickoff already this season, and that was nearly another one. He's well on his way to a Pro Bowl selection, and he has been one of the top weapons in the league all year long.
18, 5 years.
They'll drop to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. Here's second and 2. Looking to throw, it's Leonard. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Adonai Mitchell, the intended target. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Taylor. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the 1st down.
This defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy all game long. Comes through again there with a nice conversion to bring up 1st down.
So this one, a win for the visiting Colts. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.